Hey, it's Tom from Texas, and it's time for another Floppy deep dive. And today we're going to be diving into a new episode in the series of What's on That Floppy? Let's get this thing started. I always love doing these videos because it's just a blast. So let's do it. Boom. All right, so let's put this floppy in here. Check out what's on this front side. We're not going to do this in any particular order, whatever is best. Jump to Green Beret II. Now, we all know what Green Beret is. Why are they calling it Green Beret II? It's like they'd make some small little change or do something and they'd automatically call it 2. As we know, Green Berets always is tough. It's just regular Green Beret. Maybe because it's got a trainer? Yeah, this is actually just Green Beret. This game's so dang hard. I don't have enough hands. So that's why they're calling this 2, because it looks like I have unlimited lives. And I don't have to keep starting over because we all know how hard this game is. So when I was a kid, what I'd do is I'd put my foot up there. In my toe, well, I gotta get the flamethrower so I could show you, but I would use my toe here to be able to do bombs, do whatever I needed to do. In this case, the flamethrower. I still died even with the toe. So you had to use all parts of your bodies when you're in the 80s as a kid. Hey, how come it didn't work? I'm gonna knock this thing off trying to get my feet up there to be able to do the damn thing right. Woo! Let's see if I can get the flamethrower. I'm the only guy who brings a knife to a gunfight. Now, I did look at Green Beret on that video of my pal versus the NTSC. If you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. This one doesn't seem to be moving fast, but like I said, it's always a little bit tough. There we go. Oh, look at that. What the hell? They sent out the truck to kill me somewhere. I thought they were out doing something good. I do like having unlimited lives in this game because you just die so often. It's such a beating. I never get this far. I got one more. So when it comes, I'm going to flamethrow this truck. So they send more. I didn't know they were going to send more. So that's it. You know what this is. Green Beret 2. Fun game. Enjoy it every time I play it. A lot of people go crazy, but with the trainer, I love it. I recommend getting that one. It's something called UFO forward start game. I played this before. I actually like this game quite a bit. Again, my style of game, easy to figure out. At least when you're a kid, you could just pick up the joystick, start pushing the button and shooting. And it looks like in UFO, I'm just dodging. I have an energy. I have a shield. I wonder if I have to hit spacebar to activate it. Yep. It's another one of those. So let me get my toe ready. Kids these days, they don't know when you had to play. You didn't have to just play with your hands. You had to play with your feet. You had to figure out whatever it took to be able to win. If you had to play with your feet, play with your hands, have someone next to you, you do whatever you had to do. All right, and that's UFO. Pretty cool. I like that one. I give that a thumbs up. I would definitely give that one a B. Gyroscope Construction. Got some flickering. Yeah, I think it's could be a Pell game. A lot of people like these kind of games, like the Marble Madness, moving around on these little maps to get to different things. Button doesn't do anything. Just a drop. The Pell loaded up over here. PAL version. I guess in this screen you can actually see. I'm doing terrible though. So this is just gameplay itself. It's not, I haven't done anything with the construction yet. But you can tell the music's slower. F3's construction, so let's go into F3 and see what actually we can do with the construction. We'll do the same thing over here. I think it said you move with the cursor keys. Yeah. Huh. So you can actually, if you took the time to figure this all out, create your own levels on this gyroscope using those different letters. So that's pretty cool. And I don't have time in this video to make a whole new gyroscope to figure it out, but now you see it. So it's got two different versions, NTSC, and it's also got the PAL version. I think you guys get the idea of what's going on there. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing that's on this floppy. I guess I need to bring my floppy back over here if I want it to work. So let's load up now Psycastria. All right, great. The Mad Hacker broken, blah, 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 blah. Port 2, press fire button. Prepare for land battle. All right. I couldn't make out what she said. What did they say? So you could turn it around. Kind of has a iridium feel to it. I don't see any flickering, so I don't think it's a PAL. Oh, there's flickering. It does have flickering. I spoke too soon. See the flickering up here? We're going to play it in PAL here in a moment and see if that continues. A lot of flickering. All right. Again, a lot of jumping around, but we're going to put this floppy back over here into the PAL machine. And let's see what the different experience it is on the PAL system. But I'm going to look at this screen. All right, so we remember the flickering that we saw. I always like these kind of games. You could just jump in and start playing. Remember the flickering was all up in here. It is no longer flickering. So this is PAL game number 2 on this floppy. Tough luck, sucker. So that's it. So that was okay for a space shooter. So the capture is broken by TMC. That's a pretty cool little graphics right there. Hit spacebar and see what it does. Press F1 for unlimited lives. Broken and trained by TMC in 1991. Whoa, 1991? My last game we were just in the 87, so most likely I copied this over to fill up this floppy from something I downloaded in 1991, but let's see what this captured is. Captured, press fire to start. We got robots, we got a guy climbing. Got 5 lives, 1 bomb. Best code 2 dog, not sure what that means. Let's see if we can go underneath this. Ah, it wouldn't jump. Let's try again. Down, up, jump. All right, so past that. Now let's get past this little jumping thing. And he looks like one of those old games. Reminds me of a video game from the past. What is that called? Where you're a little space alien looking guy. All right, so on this screen, we've got, looks like that's a bomb right there. And then we just got these little objects we got to get to. Oh, crud. Wow, I could jump really far. Oh, good. It doesn't take me all the way to the back to the beginning. The arrow points that way. Controls, okay. Kind of cheap. I'm glad falling doesn't kill me, but I'm trying to get that bomb. Music's not bad. Shoot. Dang cube. All right, well, let me get to the top. Jump, jump, jump. How do I get to there to get to here? I guess to go up is the only way out of here. I got to get to this platform somehow. But somehow, I got to get to this bomb. And I keep jumping it way too far, but I got to dodge that. Cube also. Would y'all have been playing this long, or would you have already shut it off? I might have already shut it off. I don't remember playing this in the 80s or the 90s. I'm kind of interested to see what else is on this floppy now, if it's newer stuff or just this one that's from 1991. I was big on always trying to fill up my floppies as much of the whole 664 blocks as possible. So I might have had that much space left, so I just copied this over. I promise I'll cut out all these times of me dying, so you won't see that I actually died like 100 times. What's the definition of insanity? I can't figure out how to get to that middle square. All right, frustrated enough. I'm gonna stop on that one. I give it a C. I always love going back and looking at this stuff, never knowing what's gonna pop up. Never knowing if it's gonna be any good or not. Official Secret Act security clearance. Enter password. All right, and I got this muted, so let me unmute it. So this is secret weapon. Let's just observe what's on the screen here. I got two different faces. I'm not sure. It looks like a radar or something pulsing. 140 ASI. Looks like fuel maybe. And something R. Am I playing? Game over. I didn't even know I was playing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's a person down here jumping up and down. Do I rescue him? I don't know how I land. Game over. I guess I crashed. Interesting. Pushing the button does squat. So there's got to be more to it. Mission aborted. So F1 just restarts me. The other F keys don't seem to do anything. Spacebar does nothing. I can fly. What's shooting me? What's doing what the what? I have no idea what's going on here. Let's go up. See, something's shooting at me. Let's see if we can figure out what's shooting at me. I see explosions out there. Golly. I can't shoot. I'm pushing the button. Nothing's happening. I think we're playing a bunch of different games you guys probably never even seen or talked about before in any of the Commodore channels, but that's what we'll do here. We go into the deep dives playing it. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're hidden gems. My last video I had a really cool hidden gem, that 4.7. If you never played 4.7, you gotta go check that out. Or go check out my last video on the most expensive Commodore 64 games going right now. I'm trying to figure out how I can pick up these guys waving their hands. Well, at least it's not a Pell game, at least as far as I could tell. I don't know who makes this game. But, again, I think you get the idea of what it is. I can't figure out how to shoot or how to do anything. I definitely would be one of the games I need to look up, have a manual, or if I was a kid. But I got these two heads down here. I don't even know what those do, but I can not figure anything out. So we're going to stop with that one on that one. You've seen that one. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Airline by Areola Soft. This must be German, huh? Let's see if I hit N. Oh, I got an air. It's got a date of January. Everything's done. Ticket system 0 total. Can use my mouse. Wonder what it thought it was gonna load up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's German that it's in. This language, I'm sure y'all can tell me, but I'm not really doing anything. Maybe you're like an airplane or you're running an airline and you're trying to make flights or something, or sell flights. Wow, I'm not sure, but let's just move on to that one because I'm not really sure what's going on with airlines. Let's see what this new color box is. Sounds like a utility or maybe some kind of graphics maker. New paint box 64 cracked by Merlin for COD. Press 1 for the program, 2 for the instructions. I hit 2. Yeah, we can't sit there and watch this forever. I don't have that kind of patience. Oh Lord have mercy, let's just load it up. I had more patience in the 80s. I probably didn't mind in the 80s, but I don't have it in me. Let's see. And then you could probably draw or do circles. Save it to disk probably is what that is. All right, let's just freestyle. Do purple. Purple, my favorite color. So that's just like it says. It's a drawing program. All right, very good. So that's everything. That's everything on these floppies. Hope you enjoyed this edition of What's on That Floppy. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. Give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear what you thought on any of these games going forward. Like I said, this is one of my favorite series to do, so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. And then until next time, thanks for joining me on another Floppy Deep Dive. Boom.